Okay, hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
So, we are from Blacks 2047, Group 22, Poetic Society. Today we're going to record our group discussion 4. So today the first pair that going to present their poem is
Me, SITI FADILAH binti HOLI, and my metric number is 195374. And also my partner.
My name is Nurul binti FATHILLAH. My metric number is 197364.
My name
so
is
we are going to talk about mental health for today.
Oh, before that, we have to introduce ourselves.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I forgot.
I'm too excited to start.
Okay, since you guys introduce yourself, my name is Nurul Adani binti ZAMRI, and my metric number is 193447.
My name is ALIA Nazira binti MOHAMAD ZULKEFLI, and my metric number is 197507.
My name is NABIHAH binti JOHAN, and my metric number is 197394.
My name is NURAINA HUMAIRA binti KAMARULZAMAN, and my metric number is 196258.
So we're going to start for the first poem. Okay, Fadilah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait.
So
I
we're
think my
going to
internet
start.
connection is unstable. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Is it okay now?
Oh yeah, you guys
Yes.
can start now.
Okay, so I think IZZAH can read the poem now.
The poem is, there's a girl who smiles all the time to show the world that she is fine. A boy who surrounds himself with friends wishes that his life will end. For those who say they never know, the saddest leave the list of clues that the poem that have been created.
Yeah, so that's the poem that we made. Since we are going to relate this with our current situation, as you guys know that mental health is also very important, I would like to explain the first verse, which means there is a girl who smiles all the time to show the world that she is fine. That means it's about someone who's hiding her true emotion and not showing other people how she actually feels. Maybe it could be like our frontliners, you know, those who are working, or maybe like our own parents. Probably they just like look okay and happy being at home with us, but actually they are worried about their work, probably gonna lose their job or anything, something like that. We can also say it's like that. The first verse, it's about a person who hides he or she or his or her emotion, yeah. And the second one is a boy who surrounds himself with friends, wishes that his life would end. So this verse, it means like someone who has a lot of friends doesn't mean that he doesn't feel lonely, and at the same time he feels like he wished that he could end his life. So it explains that if we are surrounded with so many people, for example, like our friends or our family members, doesn't mean we wouldn't feel empty or sad or lonely. Just like some of us maybe experience this at home, even though now we are at home with our family, we might still feel like there's something missing. We still feel empty and lonely, that can lead to, you know, the thoughts of ending our life. And the last one, the last verse is for those who say they never knew, the saddest leave the list of clues. That means, for example, if hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so the last one, it explains that those who are sad or in depression or having some mental illness, mental health issues, they usually don't show much. They what's this? Yeah, they actually don't show much. They actually don't show much of what emotions. So that's why people don't know. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So that's all explanation from me. So what do you guys think about this poem?
I think the poem is very nice. It portrays today's situation. Like I like the second verse where a boy who surrounds himself with friends wishes that his life will end. Like
Yes.
any of our friends might not be showing their true feelings around us. Like they have maybe they have a lot of friends, but like Fadila said before, they might still feel empty.
True.
I agree with NABIHAH too, because I remember like a story where a man a day before he committed suicide, he posted a photo with his friends. Like he looked so happy, but they never know that he actually has suicidal thoughts.
Yeah. We don't know what people went through, even though they seem happy from the outside, right? So what are your thoughts, Adani?
I think like the first line that there is a girl who smile all the time to show the world that she is fine. Like she wearing a mask to hide her feeling from others. So when we like bore up our feelings so much, sometimes it affect our mental health, and sometimes people worry about us also.
Yeah, what about Humaira? Do you have anything to say?
Personally, I like you guys, your poem is very, like, I can say, as direct, which is everyone can understand it very easily. And like, I agree with the others, which, for example, that Adani choose the stanza 1, since that which is she likes the most. For me, I also agree with her statement, since that I think like nowadays people, most of us would like to keep it down inside our own problems, means like we're afraid to share our problems with the others. So instead of we express it by telling someone or go checking counselors, we just keep it down inside and just proceed our normal life like we used to.
True. So I guess it is very important for us to actually, we
Okay, that's
should
all for me.
normalize asking for help. I think in Malaysia, the problem is that people always think that talking about mental health is like a taboo. So you are ashamed of it. So people often feel like, oh, if you're mentally ill, it's so embarrassing. So that's why most of us who feel that I might be depressed, but I'm scared to seek professional help. For example, like psychiatrists or therapists, and they would continue become like, you know, masking themselves with smile, hiding their emotion, and will eventually lead to suicide or something that is bad, right?
Yes,
So
I agree.
Yes.
And the society now judgment, and the law is even not relevant anymore. Like they think that committing suicide is like a crime.
Oh yeah.
What do you think, Izzah?
Can you repeat that? I didn't hear it.
Sorry. What do you think about this topic, this issue?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear. I cannot hear.
What do you think about this mental health issue in Malaysia?
In Malaysia, actually, for the many people have been stressed out of their work or study, and it caused many of our people get more pressure and depressed. We may not know we may not know about that, but that because some of them may show that they are fine, and as you said before, surround themselves with friends and cover with happy emotion, but on the inside they have suffered. Other thing is, I read from WHO, which is World Health Organization. They state that quarters of the population have been have mental health depression. Did I answer that your question?
I think I'm going to help IZZAH to answer the question. I think the question was law about mental health in Malaysia, right? Is it?
Yes, we have said that.
Yeah, so I've heard because there are a few cases like some people tried to commit suicide and they failed, and instead of being treated, send them to the psychiatrist or like getting proper treatment, they were sent to prison, right? And I actually heard that this law is going to be abolished soon because it is totally ridiculous in my opinion. Because people who have mental illness, they don't deserve to be placed in the prison. They should get treatment. For example, get help from the psychiatrist, get proper help. Yeah. So my friend who's studying law, she said that they are going to abolish this law soon, but we still don't know when yet. So I guess maybe we should do some, maybe probably like if the youth or anyone from the NGO can like, you know, send any petition to make action for this law to be abolished as soon as possible, it would be great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to add anything? Have any of y'all experienced like mental health issues or somebody like near you guys? I mean like family or friends?
As for me, I have like a friend that I used to know in high school. I thought I always see him as someone so cheerful, and he has a lot of friends too. But then one day I heard that he had to be admitted to hospital because he overdosed himself. So I was so shocked. But then I really understand that mental health issues is really not a joke. So we should really like give them treatment and give them support. And that's why I think the law that makes them feel like mental health issues is a crime is very wrong.
Yes, and like for myself, I actually, the reason why I choose mental health is because I want to talk more and I want to be loud as much as possible to talk about mental health problems so that many people can be aware of this. Because I have been diagnosed too with anxiety, and also if you guys know what is dysthymia. Do you guys know dysthymia?
Dysthymia.
It's like it was like persistent depressive disorder. That means you have been depressed for more than 2 years. So I've been getting treatment and trying medicine, seeing my psychiatrist often, but still getting better. And I've been in the same situation like your friend before, like, you know, going in and out hospital. So that's why right now I'm trying to be brave to talk about mental health and trying to advocate and educate people as much as I can, because I don't think this topic should be a taboo anymore. Because, for example, in my situation, my parents, they don't understand about my situation. So right now they're still trying to learn. So I think it is very important for us, people like us, students, and this one, I think using this kind of platform is going to be helpful probably to educate people about mental health. So yeah, that's like from my own experience. So do you guys have any more things to share?
I have, by the way, I hope you will get well soon. And
Yes.
I have a senior of mine who also suffered from depression. And it was during my high school when she tried to kill herself. And there were many blood on her bed. She cut herself, and the parents were not did not what do you call it did not give their consent. Instead of sending my senior to the psychiatrist, they sent her to the BOMO instead, and it's so ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I think by using I think we should give more awareness to the people about mental health.
I guess in my opinion, the people that should we target to understand more about mental health is probably the older generation, because like our generation, we can understand it well, and we can learn so fast and understand so fast about the people who suffer from mental health. But for the older generation, they don't have this kind of thought, or it is very hard for them to accept it. I think someone just left.
Yeah, Humaira. Humaira just left. I don't know why.
How many
Maybe her
minutes left?
internet connection.
Yeah.
Probably. Let me check.
By the way, back to the older generation, I think it is really true. I am shocked to hear about the story that Biha has told us, but honestly, I think older people, they don't really take mental health seriously, because they think like, oh, you just need to pray to God. It's just like a matter of like, you have to be more religious and then you will be more calm. But it's actually more than that. Even there are people who are like religious and always pray, but they still suffer with mental health issues. So I think we really have to, I agree that we have to educate old people about this
Today
issue.
we talk about mental health, about the poem
Yeah.
that IZZAH and FADILAH present just now. So yeah, mental health is a very important issue in like a global issue. Everyone have mental health. So so I think mental health is important for everyone. See you guys
Alright.
next week.
Thank you, everyone. Take care of your mental health.